In this video, we're going to be talking about going all the way. If you're going to go all the way. When you put yourself fully into something, that's not only when you get the results, but it's also when you get that sense of achievement, that sense of fulfillment that can only come from giving it all that you've got. I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build financial independence, how to get the physique that you want, how to get the girls that you want, how to go from the victim mindset to what I call the Bulldog mindset. If that sounds like something you are interested in doing, click that subscribe button and join us. I'm going to read you this quote. It's from Charles Bukowski from his book Factotum. Okay, a little hard to pronounce. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, and maybe even your mind. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision. It could mean mockery, isolation. Isolation is a gift. All the others are a test of your endurance and how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it despite rejection and the worst odds, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It is the only good fight there is. When we look at our lives, when we look at the things that really give us fulfillment, that really give us long-lasting happiness in life, that we really are proud of, it's those fights that we fought. It's the times that we didn't give up. It's the times that we beat the odds, that we pressed on, that we had some kind of purpose and some mission in our lives. And regardless of what other people said, and regardless of what the chances of succeeding were, we did it because it was the right thing. It was our purpose. And guys, this is really important concept for you. One of the things that really embodies masculinity is this idea of driving towards your purpose in life, of going and just fighting for it, regardless of what the possible outcome would be, and regardless of what other people think. Most of the things in life that we do, that we don't intend to go all the way, okay? And this is really important because a lot of the reason why a lot of you are failing in life is because you're starting out on journeys without packing. You're going for a week on the countryside on this trail that's going to take you 7 days to travel, but you're not packing enough provisions because you know that you're not really going to go the full 7 days. You know that you're going to turn around on day 1 or day 2, so you're only packing enough stuff, right? You're basically planning to fail. You know that you're not going down this path. You're not committing, okay? This is what it means to be a finisher, is to be someone who commits down that path. What you need to start doing is you need to start looking at, when you make a decision to do something, that you're going to go all the way. So, give you a good example here. I've got my marathon training program here, okay? It's a 18-week program, okay? And I'm on week, right now, I'll be on, actually this is week 8, okay? So I've done all the trainings for every single week. I intend on running this marathon. I am going to run this marathon. I'm prepared for this. I have this printed out. I didn't just say, oh, maybe I'll run a marathon, or yeah, I should run a marathon, and then just start randomly training. I actually printed out the actual schedule, and I'm actually going to do it because I'm planning on actually going all the way with this, right? So many things in life, what we tend to do is we know we're not going all the way, but we go down that road anyway. So what I encourage you to do is to stop doing that shit. Stop doing that mental masturbation, that bullshit of telling yourself you're going to do great things but not actually doing it. Don't start a book that you're not going to finish, okay? Don't start your new business, your new YouTube channel, whatever it is, unless you're actually going to go forward and do this. Otherwise, don't do it at all, okay? We basically don't think things through to the end. And if you think things through to the end, you're going to make that decision real quick, and you're not going to waste your time. Because here's the thing that you have to understand is that, a bridge that is 90% built is worthless. Okay, don't start what you're not going to finish. All right, if you're going to spend a whole bunch of time, creating your business, creating your YouTube channel, whatever it is, training for some race, writing your book, whatever that it is, learning a new programming language, whatever it is, and you don't actually complete it, then all that time that you invested is completely wasted. It's completely worthless. It's like a bridge that's 90% created. The big thing that you need to do is think about how things will end. All right, when you start up on some mission, when you start on something, when you're going to commit to something, I want you to think through and think about, how is this going to end? All right, is it going to end short? Am I going to complete it? And if you're not going to complete it, don't even fucking do it. Once you actually decide that you're going to do something, you have to be a finisher. Okay, I've done a lot of videos on being a finisher. It's one of the key principles that I live my life by. When you actually do think things ahead of time, what's really important is that you commit 100%. Okay, you should decide that you're going to give it your all. All right, I've talked about this example before, but I want to talk about it again, which was when I was a kid. I remember there was this big ditch in South Carolina that we used to like jump across to get to the forest. It was like an Indian graveyard there, and we used to always like go hang out in the forest there. And I remember, this was a pretty big ditch, and your instinct when you come up to this ditch, like to run, to jump across this ditch, is as you get close to the edge, when you're running, you start to slow down, and then you jump and you fall in. All right. Whereas your best possible way of getting across this ditch will be to run as fast, as hard as you can. Okay. Not care about falling in, and just jump as hard as you can. And maybe you'll fall in, but it's going to give you the greatest chance of succeeding. Right. And that's how we are a lot of times in life. And we make that same mistake. We like 80% commit. And sometimes we succeed when we do that, okay, despite ourselves. But our best chance of success is when we 100% commit, when we go all in, when we go all the way, like Charles has said in that quote, right? He says, if you're going to try, go all the way, otherwise don't even start. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, and maybe even your mind. It can mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It can mean freezing on a park bench, right? He's talking about all these things, and that's what you have to commit to. You have to say, you know what? If I'm going to do this thing, I'm willing to make the sacrifices. I'm willing to commit to this 100% because that's going to be my best chance for success. The reason why a lot of you that are watching my channel for such a long time, why you haven't developed the Bulldog mindset, why you haven't become real Bulldogs yet, why you haven't been able to build your business, okay, even though I'm giving you the knowledge that you need right here, is because you haven't committed 100%. You're not willing to do what it takes. You're not willing to be cold on a park bench, okay? You're not willing to go without food for 3 or 4 days, okay? You're not willing to do whatever that sacrifice is. And as soon as you commit 100% and you're willing to give it all and do it with all you've got, that's when you're going to succeed. That's the moment that things are going to change for you. So stop taking half measures, right? If you're going to do something, do it all the way. Otherwise, don't waste your energy. Don't waste your time. If you want to have that respect, if you want to have that pride in yourself, if you want other people to admire you to some degree, you're going to have to pay that price. There is a price for it, right? You're not going to build the amazing physique that you want without paying the price. What is that price? Are you willing to put in the time, the dedication, the effort, the diet, the commitment to get there? Okay, if you want to be good with women, if you want to be able to, have what you want as far as a life as a man and your relationships with women, you're going to have to put in the time, the social skills you're going to have to develop. You're going to have to face your fears. You're going to have to go out there and put yourself in uncomfortable situations and learn and put yourself in situations that you'd rather not be in, okay? You're going to have to take the time and do that. If you want to make money, if you want to build a business, okay, maybe you're going to have to save money and invest in real estate, or maybe you're going to have to take the time and work after work or before work and building your business, okay? You're going to have to make that sacrifice if you want to have that glory. It's not going to come automatically, and so you have to make that choice. But like I said, if you're not going to go all the way, then don't do it, because running across to jump across that pit and slowing down at the edge and saying, well, I don't want to give it my all because what if I fail? That's the best way to fail. There's no guarantee that you're going to succeed if you run as hard as you can and sprint and jump as hard as you can, but it's your best chance, right? And so many of you, what you're doing is you're handicapping yourself. You're never giving yourself a chance to succeed because you're never giving it your full commitment, your full effort. And if you did, there's no guarantee that you would succeed, but it's your best shot at it. If you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. Of course, take the Bulldog quiz if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.